Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling. My name is BrendenPlayz, and today it is the Victory Road pay-per-view, and this is going to be a big show for us. Obviously, we need to follow up our Slammiversary pay-per-view with something good, and we have plenty of Bound for Glory series matches on today's show. Quick look at the series so far. Jeff Jarrett up in the lead of 29 points, Sting 14, Hassan 14, AJ Styles has 10, Lashley, Hardy, Abyss, Brown, and A-Train all have 7. Killings Joe and Rhino on 0. Now, here's the plan. We were kind of wondering what should we do with the Bound for Glory series matches for Victory Road. So this is what we have planned. Now, we have obviously Lashley and Jeff Hardy and A-Train. They're going to be involved in a tag team match. Now, it's going to be Lashley and Jeff Hardy teaming up to take on A-Train and Test. Now, that will be a Bound for Glory series match. We're going to count that. So those three guys are, not available. That leaves us with 9. So as you can see, we have 3 guys who haven't got a victory yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a match between those 3. We're going to have a triple threat match between Killings, Joe, and Rhino. And the winner obviously gets their first points on the board. They get some points and they get their first win of the series. It leaves us now with 6 other guys, and that is Jeff Jarrett, Sting, Hassan, AJ Styles, Abyss, and Monty Brown. So we're going to do a 6-way match between those guys, and the winner will be awarded some bonus points. So the winner will get a few extra points to their name. 15 points. We'll give them 15 points for the win. So big 6-way match just to award some bonus points there. So just to spice things up, and so obviously the 6 guys who already have won a match get a chance to go further ahead, and 3 guys who haven't had a win yet get a chance to get on the board. So I'm happy with that, and hopefully it produces the results. So we have Victory Road all ready to go, so we may as well get straight into it, and we'll kick things off with Sarah Del Rey and Molly Holly. 62 rated match between the two. Molly Holly 63 rated performance. We gave Molly the victory. We might start to gear Molly Holly up for maybe another big feud down the line. We do need another good heel. We're kind of lacking a little bit there. Obviously Tracy Brooks now leaving us, so we might have to do something there. But speaking of Tracy Brooks, her and Natalya 69 rated match. Wow, there you go. Good chemistry between the two. Natalya 66 rated performance. Excellent. Excellent. So Tracy Brooks brought down a little bit because of a weight change. Obviously she's pregnant, so we gave Natalya the victory, and that will help her along a little bit, hopefully, just to give her a small little boost. It is a pre-show match. I won't do too much, but a little bit of a boost to her popularity. And we're going to sacrifice Tracy Brooks a little bit because, let's be honest, she'll be gone for 9 months, maybe even longer. I don't know how long the game will take her out for. Maybe 9, maybe 12, who knows? Maybe 2 years, we don't know. So you never know, but there's no real point in having a win when she can't be used. So we're gonna have to start having her lose a little bit more. Our opening contest, 90 rated matchup. There you go. So we had Sting, Abyss, Jarrett, Hassan, Brown, and AJ in a 6-pack challenge match. It went for 25 minutes. We gave Abyss the win. So Abyss gets the 15 points, a major win for Abyss. Look, the other way we kind of did this as well, we have Sting, who's just not real good at the moment. He's declined. Monty Brown, he's not quite main event quality yet. He's just a little bit too low, but we hide them as well. We put them in this match with 4 other guys who can carry them: Abyss, Jarrett, Hassan, and AJ. They get carried, and we have a 90 rated match. So not a bad idea as well, just to get away with those issues. Sting 62 rated performance, you can see not good. Monty Brown 71. The best man in the match was Muhammad Hassan. I tell you what, how good is this guy? Honestly, he is a revelation. He is amazing. He's killing it. His popularity is going through the roof. Wow. But we did give Abyss the win because we still like Abyss. Abyss is, he was the second best of 88. We've had him already, lose to Christian, but we still want to have Abyss looking good. So we're going to give him 15 points, a major win in the series. Afterwards, we had Abyss cut a promo on Jeff Jarrett because obviously Jeff Jarrett is still the #1 guy in the series at the moment. He has the most points. So Abyss cutting a promo on him saying, hey, I'm going to chase you down and I'm going to get that #1 spot. Afterwards, we had Brother Devon and Brother Runt. The debut of Brother Runt, they took on America's Most Wanted. It wasn't great. He had a poor gimmick. I wasn't too sure about it, but I just went with it. And he had a 54 rated performance, so it was not great from him. But it was we made it a brawl match, so it probably gave him a little bit better than what we're going to get. And a 76 rated match, yeah, look, it's not bad. We gave America's Most Wanted the victory. It's a nice little placeholder for the time being. So Brother Runt obviously did lose. He took the pin. Scott Steiner cut a promo on Christian, hyping up the match later on. Gail Kim and Melina had their matchup, and we gave Gail Kim the quick roll-up victory. So she got a flash pinfall win over Melina just to drag this rivalry out. We don't want to give Melina the championship straight away, but 71 rated. Melina, 79 rated performance. Wow, there you go. So she had a great in-ring performance. Gail Kim not quite up to scratch yet, so Melina carrying. Melina's obviously fantastic, so that's really, really good news. But we did have to, probably the reason why the match went down, we had to make sure Melina was okay. Melina was not happy that she was going to lose to Gail Kim. She felt as though that Gail Kim's too far below her. She didn't want to lose to her, so we had to keep Melina strong, and because we kept her strong, it kind of brought the match down a little bit. So it could have maybe been 73-74, but we didn't want to sacrifice Melina either. Obviously, she's got so much popularity. Yes, we can bring Gail Kim up to her status, but we want to keep Melina probably above the rest, to be honest, for now. Afterwards, we had Gail Kim trying to attack Melina afterwards, but actually, no, I think I kind of messed it up. I made it so Melina tried to attack Gail Kim, but Gail Kim got the upper hand. So I actually messed it up. It was meant to be the other way around. I meant to have Gail Kim try to attack Melina. Melina got the upper hand, but instead I put it around the wrong way. But it doesn't really matter. It would have been the same rating anyways. But just pretend, look, Gail Kim tried to attack Melina. Didn't quite work out. Melina got the upper hand. But 74 rated. We did do this match, even though it sucked. But we put Nakamura on. We gave him a win over Rick Steiner. Now, we did bury Rick Steiner. We buried him. And I'm sure he's going to be so mad. But we buried him. We just, you know what? Give every popularity that you've got, give it to Nakamura. That was the plan. So, a quick 6-minute match. Nakamura wins. But look, Nakamura again, 70 rated performance. So look, he is worth the investment. He really is. Fallen Angel cut a promo on Homicide before their match. So this is going to be next, I believe. So, look, I think we can get a better match out of these two. So let's hope. Fingers crossed. And let's hope. Whoa! We did! Wow, this is the match we wanted. This is it. 24-minute match, 97 rated. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. Now we're fucking talking. What happened last time? But there you go, 97 rated. That is insane. So Fallen Angel keeps the belt. He beat Homicide. We were tempted to give Homicide like a DQ win or something like that. But we just went with Fallen Angel with a straight victory. Look, Homicide's popularity will increase because of this match, so it doesn't really matter, but the plan is still probably to keep Fallen Angel #1. And that was amazing. They have great chemistry. 95 from Fallen Angel, 91 from Homicide, 97 overall. That's our second best match ever. The best is still Angel and Samoa Joe, so wow, okay, that is amazing. Afterwards, we had Fallen Angel get some help because Homicide was going to try and get some revenge on Fallen Angel after the loss, but out came Kazarian. He came in and chased Homicide away. Now, we were going to do Kazarian versus Low Key on the pay-per-view, but as it turns out, Low Key actually had a booking. I probably would say he was booked for Ring of Honor, and he went ahead and went with that booking instead of ours, so we couldn't use Low Key. So instead, we used Kazarian in that capacity. We then did the tag team match. We had Tess and Albert versus Jeff Hardy and Lashley. 82 rated, not bad. Not bad at all. A-Train was the best in the match. Tess 61 rated, not so great. Lashley and Jeff Hardy were okay. 73 from Lashley, 77 from Jeff Hardy. Not bad. We gave, obviously, Jeff Hardy and Lashley the victory just to kind of close this rivalry out. And we made it a tag team Texas Tornado Rules match. So that was a brawl match. trying to utilize their brawl skills the best way we could. They don't have amazing brawl, but better than probably their, their regular match skills. So we gave them a brawl match, and 82 rated probably did work out well in the end. And Lashley got the pinfall over Tess. So it was a pinfall victory in that one for the Bound for Glory series. Kazarian cut a promo on low-key, not a good promo, but we wanted to, continue it some way. Then we had Samoa Joe cut a promo on Rhino. Obviously their match, the Triple Threat, was up next. And here's the Triple Threat. Now this is a lot better than I expected. 88 rated from our bottom three. Rhino 74, Joe 87, R-Truth 83. So there you go. It was Samoa Joe and R-Truth who were the two best. Rhino really subpar. I think I did make it a brawl match. I could be wrong. I think, yeah, I made it a car crash match, which basically means they went all out. They just went go, go, go. And Rhino couldn't quite do it, but R-Truth obviously had a much better performance. That's probably his best performance I've seen him do, at least from memory. And Joe was great. So 88 rated from a match that I probably wasn't expecting much from. Obviously Joe was involved, so you got to expect something, but that's a lot better than I thought. And Rhino got the victory. So Rhino beat, he got the pinfall win. So it was an elimination apparently. He got the pinfall victory over Samoa Joe. Very tempted to give it to Samoa Joe, but I felt as though Rhino did deserve a win. Although Joe still hasn't got a victory, which is, I know you guys are probably thinking, what the fuck is wrong with me? We have to sort that out, but for now we gave Rhino his first win. And that was just a standard victory. We're not going to give bonus points to that one. Although, could you say, you could do pay-per-view bonuses. You win a match on pay-per-view, you get a bonus points. We could go with that. I have to think about that. I don't know if I want to do that. It would probably make sense. It probably would be a good idea to make the pay-per-view matches mean more, a little bit more special. So you could probably say, that win might be worth 10 points instead of 7. So we'll think about that, and we'll decide next episode if we go ahead and do that. But Rhino with the victory. Then we had Christian. He cut a promo on Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner had a special entrance. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. Steiner versus Christian, I have no idea. Is this going to be good? It's a risk. We've had a great show. We had a great opener. We had a terrific Daniels and Homicide match. Good triple threat. This could be a disaster, and this could ruin a show. This is how big this is. I don't know. Should I have made it the main event? I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have put the X Division in the main event in hindsight, but alright. It's the world title match. It's Scott Steiner and versus Christian. I believe it is a street fight, so we put a brawl stipulation on there to help Scott Steiner out, I think. I think it will help. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. It is 85. Okay. It's not as good as we would have liked, but 85. Christian had a 95 rated performance. 95. 90 freaking 5 from Christian. That is amazing. Scotty Steiner 68. He was tiring a little bit towards the end, so probably we made it a 21-minute match. We probably should have scaled it back to maybe 17, 18 minutes. And I think he would have been a little bit better. But 85 from a match we weren't expecting the world from, you cannot complain. It's going to bring our overall show down big time. We were on track to beat Slammiversary. Honestly, we were. We just needed a big main event, and we didn't get it. So we're probably going to end up with maybe an 88 rated show. But that's still good. That's still good. And it is... Oh, we had another one afterwards. We had Scott Steiner beat up Christian afterwards. So this is why... we did this so we can continue this feud. Scott Steiner, pissed off that he lost. He put Christian through a table and setting up basically for a rematch between the two. Because obviously we need to have these guys compete a few times just to get us by. Get us through these pay-per-views. Get us through this period of time where all our guys are locked up in the Bound for Glory series. And look, they had a pretty good match, to be honest. It's not as though they had a terrible match. So they're doing well. This rivalry is working well, and we probably are making Scott Steiner a star once again. He was already good. Yeah, he's the main event player, but working with Christian is almost getting him back to being a big star for us. So it probably is working out quite well. Overall, 88 rated. So there you go. That was, I think, what I said. So 11,000 in attendance, 88 rated show, including the epic Daniels and Homicide match, and a good opener of the six-pack challenge. Look, you can't be angry with that. You have to be happy with that. That's fine. And look, we'll give you have to give Fallen Angel the credit. We might give Christian some love. These two guys are awesome, and we might give Christian some love for carrying in Scott Steiner there. He really did. We give more than that. Told they're awesome, yeah. So we'll give him that just to keep him happy. And Christian obviously deserves the love. He carried Scott Steiner through a pretty good match. Look, I know I'm a little angry that we could have, if we really wanted to, we could have put the X Division in the main event, and I knew that was going to be better than Scott Steiner and Christian, but you just can't put the X Division ahead of the world title, in my opinion. You just got to have the world title main event. Bite the bullet. We did, and it turned out to be 88 rated. I'm not angry about it, but it could have been better. But we, stick to how it should be. Pay-per-view buy rate 0.33. I keep forgetting the buy rates of where we're at with that. We'll have a look. So that's our best buy rate. There you go. So our best pay-per-view buy rate. That is kind of expected though, because we are continuously growing all the time. Our numbers should continue to increase. Hopefully we don't see any decreases, but our numbers should continue to increase because of our growth, and that's a good buy rate. 0.33, that's fine. We'll obviously have a quick look to see where we're at with our popularity changes. So Abyss, with that big win, you can see he's bumped up to about mid-80s. Some regions as high as 88. That's crazy. AJ Styles, he's in the 70s now, so we've finally got him where we want him to be. A-Train's still doing good. Have a quick look at some others. Look, even Brother Runt, he went up a little bit because even though he lost, but getting involved in that match helped him out. Christian, wow. You can see in 2 regions, he's up to 91, 89 in pretty much every other region. He's continuing to grow. He's just doing so damn good. So damn good. We fixed his gimmick as well. I think that's why we're seeing him get that 95 performance, because we have fixed that gimmick that he had gimmick issues. Wow, man, that's just so great. That is just unbelievable how good he is. And he's our top guy. He's our star. But look, it's not as though like we just saw Abyss. It's not as though Christian's flying ahead of the pack. He's more consistently popular in every region, but we've got other guys catching up to him. Fallen Angel, he's bumped up as well to 72, 73, and that's to be expected with a great performance. Kazarian up to 60 odd. Gail Kim, she's bumped to 57 with a win over Melina. I'm hoping that didn't hurt Melina too much. Homicide up to 68, 67. So definitely champion material. And this is the thing, do we go with a third match? Obviously, Homicide lost to Daniels. Slammiversary just lost again at Victory Road. Do we go for a third match and then we do a title change? Or do we have that be it? Have Fallen Angel move on to someone else? Now, who else can we really use it against? The only guy is low key, but there's only 15 days left on his contract. They really haven't got another heel at the moment to put him up against him. We have to kind of elevate someone else, and the only guy we could probably do right now is maybe Alex Shelley or Chris Sabin, but you wouldn't say they're championship material yet either. So if we had Homicide win the championship, then you could do Kazarian and Homicide for the belt. Because at the moment AJ and Samoa Joe obviously are busy as well. Although I don't want Samoa Joe to go back to the X division. I'm happy with him in the heavyweight division. A couple other things. Jeff Hardy, still steady at the moment, still going up. That's good. Jeff Jarrett he may have lost a little bit from the loss in the six-pack challenge. Lashley steady at 72. Melina, yeah, she did lose a little bit. She lost a couple of points in a few regions, but not too bad. It was fine. But Gail Kim got more than Melina lost, so that's okay. Muhammad Hassan, he may have dipped a little bit. His popularity, it's hard to say. There's a few regions he may have dropped in, but he's still going great. Natalia beat Tracy Brooks, didn't help her too much. It helped her in the tri-state region, so that's good. Rick Steiner, you can see he was up to 61, 62 last time we checked. Now down to 54, 55 after the burial from Nakamura. Alright, you'd have to say Nakamura is going well now. We'll have a quick look in a minute. Last couple of guys, Samoa Joe. Hey, you know, he's going well. He's 71, 72. That's good. What about Rhino here to win as well? Rhino 70, 71. So Joe's kind of gone ahead of him. Joe's definitely gone ahead of him. Rhino, his performances just aren't quite as good as the rest. He's still good. He's not as though he's lacking, but he's just not quite the man. You know, just not quite as good as the rest. He's not, you know, you couldn't put the belt on him and anything like that right now. Although we did give him a win in the Bound for Glory series, probably Samoa Joe might be the guy to go with. But we did give him a win because we didn't want two baby faces without a victory. We kind of wanted to have, you know, one face, one heel without a win to kind of maybe do a match between Joe and Ron Killings next, you know, and that can determine who, you know, both guys can get their, either one of them will get a victory. So that might be what we do next on Impact. Because we want everyone to get at least one win. Maybe Killings might go the tournament without a win, but look, Killings is on the rise. 65 popularity. Considering I think when we started we might have been 63, 62, he's on the rise. And that's the thing, we might be able to get a main event guy out of Ron Killings at some point. That's the thing that we want to try and do. Monty Brown up to 68, so you can see he's also benefiting from it as well. Scott Steiner, wow, look at that from Scott Steiner. Some regions he's up to 80. What the hell? That's ridiculous. 81, 83, what that is huge. So Scott Steiner went from 77, 78 now into the 80s after that great match with Christian. Obviously beat him up afterwards through the table. Maybe that was the kicker. Maybe that's what really put him over the edge. Wow. So Scott Steiner now, he is that, you know, main event legend that we were looking for. You know, Raven's obviously not the guy anymore, but Scott Steiner is, you know, that legend that we want to fill that role, lose to some of our next guys coming through, but we've got another main event star. We've got a big name, Scott Steiner, and he's still good. That's outstanding. That is outstanding. Sting, I think he definitely went up. He definitely went up. He dropped a little bit from the Jeff Jarrett loss, but he definitely went up there, back to 82-ish. So back to kind of where he was. So, and Test, 67, 66. So it goes to show that even though you have a loss, you can still increase someone's popularity just by having good matches. So if you're kind of thinking, and you get this game yourself, you kind of think, well, how can I go about it? You know, I want to have this guy win all the time, but how do I get the other guy there? Look at Scott Steiner. You know, he's gone up 5 popularity, and he hasn't beaten Christian yet. You know, he's not beaten anyone yet, really. But he's just continued to go up through good promos, good angles, good segments, and a good match at the pay-per-view. So everyone can bump up just that little bit more via a good match, and that's very, very positive. Taking a look at our popularity. So I don't think we've increased just yet, but hopefully at the end of the month we will. Nakamura, we'll take a look at him. Let's hope. He had a good one, and he did. Look, up to 37. So we thought maybe he might be able to get to 40-ish. Not quite there yet. The 37 in every region, and except for the Southeast, which he is 46. So that's very, very good. That is a good improvement. And look, Rick Steiner, we sacrificed him greatly to give Nakamura that big popularity boost, but I think it's worth that investment. Rick Steiner's nothing, so you just have to pick one guy. Pick one guy you want to sacrifice for, and Nakamura is the guy. He's no longer the global champion, which is a little annoying. Matt Morgan's got it, but Nakamura still very, very close to maybe bringing him up to the main roster and doing something there with him. And because of that, you could probably think about maybe dropping someone else down. For example, Michael Shane, you could maybe think about dropping him down and be replaced by Nakamura. And Nakamura, he's a light heavyweight, so you probably wouldn't put him in the cruiserweight division. So, the X division, sorry. You probably wouldn't think about doing that. So you keep him probably around that global championship level and hunting that. But yeah, that's Victory Road. Overall, you'd have to say that was a success. A good show. Yeah, we could have, like I said, we could have bumped it just a little bit more. But I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. We went the risk. We knew it was a risk, and it turned out to be pretty good. And in the end, it benefited Scott Steiner so much. And we've got so much value out of him now. And now if we do a rematch, which we will with Christian and Steiner, I'm expecting a lot more. I'm expecting something really big. I think we might be able to get a 90 rated out of the two. We'll give it a go. We'll try it. So, our Bound for Glory series is going well. We'll have to decide whether giving bonus points for pay-per-views, I think we might go with it. I don't know if they did themselves in real life, but who cares? You know, who cares? I can do what I want. Daivari, he's officially re-signed with WWE. Johnny Gargano, his contract is up for renewal, so he's down in developmental. We've got him teaming up with Ciampa. So Tracy Brooks has risen in weight. Obviously, she's pregnant, so you expect that. But we've got him teaming up with Ciampa. But you can see, for whatever reason, the developmental, they just continue to make teams inactive. I don't know why. They just love to do it. You can see Ciampa and Gargano have never teamed up yet. Maybe because one's a face, maybe one's a heel. I'm not sure. It has to be the reason, surely. But like the Young Bucks, they're not even using them. You know, Reigns and Rollins, and they're not even using them. You know, so you have to kind of keep always. You know, look at this team: Wilson and Harry Smith. Why are they not teaming up? We even had Okada and Nakamura teaming up, just to kind of build some tag team experience there between those two. We call them the New Japan Invasion, you know, just do something there, put them together. But, you know, for whatever reason, they just continue to make teams inactive, and it really frustrates me a lot. Petey Wheelance is still the champ down there. Roman Reigns and Okada are the tag champs, so they actually beat the Shield, which is quite funny. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins lost the belt to Reigns and Okada, so yeah. And Nakamura is actually the TV champion down there, so he's not exactly doing that badly. You know, he had the global as well. Fair enough, he lost that, but he's still got the TV title down there. So yeah, we could probably wait until Nakamura loses that before we bring him up. But there's no real rush to bring Nakamura up yet. Not in a hurry. You know, we're not exactly starved of talent. We need him up right now. What we probably do need is another woman, or at least build another top heel up of our own. Awesome Kong would be great, but she's still got some improvement to do. ODB would be great as well with her popularity, but still a lot of improvement to do. So there's no real rush again to kind of do that. We can kind of wait and see. But, you know, there's a few women. Christy Henry, she's back wrestling again. So there's a few that we can take a look at and think about, but there's no real rush just yet. But that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we have time for this edition of the episode. Like I said, I probably will consider doing pay-per-view bonus points. We might make it 10 bonus points. And for example, the six-pack challenge, that'll just stay 15. Just for a standard singles match or a standard win, we might give it to 10 points instead of 7 for a pinfall on pay-per-view. We might just do that. So let me know if that's okay. We can always change it, but let me know. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on it, subscribe to see more, and click the bell so you don't miss any more episodes. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.